Interesting. Okay. Walker and some fuel. I'm okay with this. We got our 2 black mana for Doom Whisperer. Would like another green mana for access to Vivian and the Ranger, but we'll see what we get when we get there. Gotta take one step at a time. Okay, opponent seems to be taking their time, deciding whether they're going to keep. There we go. I'll play in the forest. Let's see how far we can get today. Opponent's taking their time. Taking a long time. That's okay. I've got all day. I'm here until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's the turn. Okay. Gonna bring in the Wild Growth Walker. Because I'm greedy, that's probably what I'm going to do next turn, too. Opponent can probably Lava Coil something this turn. But with red, any cards they're not spending to damage my face is probably a good use of those cards. Not that Lava Coil can be used to damage my face, but still. Actually, I might Merfolk Branchwalker here just to see if I can get a land. No, opponent's being slow. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't Llanowar Elves and the Branchwalker. Alright, I'm going to bring in the Wild Growth Walker only because you get so much more life if you do it that way. Doubles the value of my Branchwalkers. Wild Growth Walker, I meant. Okay, we are not up against Boros. We are up against Naya. Nyasaurs? Naya Dinosaurs? I'm a bit surprised they haven't been a bit faster if this is Naya. Perhaps there's just too much. There's a gift of paradise. Alright. Essentially, this turn is free then. So we're going to play Merfolk Branchwalker. Hope we get a land. Hope real hard. There's a land. Good. Unfortunately, it does come into play tapped. So that's going to stymie us and set us back another turn. That's okay. Next turn, we could definitely play the Elves, and we're going to play the Branchwalker, and we're going to see how far that gets us. I think the opponent is, at this point, just a bit too far behind to really do anything. There's another Gift of Paradise. Lots of color fixing, but not really anything else. So, we're going to bring in the Branchwalker. Okay, got more land. Llanowar Elves. We're going to swing in this turn for 8. Next turn I could bring in the Doom Whisperer. Now the opponent, because they're running white, could potentially have a Settle the Wreckage anywhere. There's Carney T! How about that? Carnage time. We can probably take care of that. I have a Doom Whisperer, which I'll play. Would certainly be able to take care of that. And actually, I have the Detection Tower, so I can just cast it down. Cancel. have to do it this way first. Cast it down. Solves that problem. Didn't get access to the Doom Whisperer that turn, but we killed the Carney T. Now we're just swinging for almost game. And that's why we run the detection tower, of course, just so we can take care of Carney T. Deafening Clarion doesn't do the whole job. Do you have a second one? Main fire, okay. Still doesn't do the whole job, but we got somewhere. And that's the concede. That's perfectly reasonable. Good effort. Ooh, it's a mythic. Liliana untouched by death. Nice. Cool. Fantastic for zombie tribal. Do I have a black zombie tribal deck yet? Let's make one. Let's see. Sure. And now we only need to take out a couple of cards. So let's do that. Oops, all zombies. And with the highest cost card being Ludleth Giant. Yeah, I should probably... I'm going to take out 2 swamps. And we'll go with that. Alright, mono black zombie tribal. Seems good. Nice. Alright, we're still going to keep in with Golgari mid-range because I want to at least get out of Plat Tier 4 today. Obviously have to mulligan here. That's not much better, but at least I can play things, so we're going to keep it. We are on the draw and we can scry. So this is not the worst position. Looks like the opponent also chose to mulligan down to 6, so we each had the opportunity to scry here. I'm okay with this. I would like one more land. Instead I took the Midnight Reaper. That seems like a good card to have. Ooh, this is an interesting matchup already. Good, we got another land. I should be able to bring in the Midnight Reaper. Looks like we're up against mono green. I'll start getting scared if they start popping out elves. Haven't seen them do that yet. I'm gonna cast this guy down. Can't have a 5/5 around here. Steel Leaf Champion. How to bring in the Midnight Reaper here. If I had some more land, I could just contempt it. But I don't, so no blocks. Okay. We're going to go for a Jade Light Ranger here. We're going to hope we get some land off the top. That's not a land. It also doesn't help, so we're gonna pass. That's a land, we're gonna play it. It's gonna come in tapped, that's fine. I now have some options. I'm going to swing in with just my Branch Walker here. Okay, that's fine. Bridgewood Armor. Okay, that's a 6 now. Okay, I'm going to block this one. Take the... I'm going to go down to 2 here, I think. It's a risky spot. Good, I do some more land. I'm going to Vraska's Contempt this guy. Bring us back up to 4. The opponent has haste, I might be in trouble, but for now, I don't think I'm in the most dire of positions. I have 2 Vraska's Contempts left in hand. That's a kind of archer. Okay, that's fine. Good. Okay, so here's a Wild Growth Walker. And the Merfolk Branch Walker. And that puts us back in a position where we're now at 7. I'm less afraid of being at 7 here. I don't need to do anything at 2 cost cancel, actually. What do we have in here? No, actually, I will want to... yep, I do want to pay that 2 life. Because I want to find both the Branch Walker and the Ranger. I realize that puts me at 5, which is a bit more dangerous. Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? And some of those cards that hardly see play, well, some of them are garbage. That's just the case. Some of them are garbage, but some of them have a unique build-around quality that it's just like, oh, well, you know, people aren't playing it for whatever reasons they're not playing it, but we can build a fun deck around this, and it won't be necessarily good in Standard, but we'll do what we can. Okay, so now I'm back up to 14 life. That should have my opponent a little bit on edge. Next turn, I think I bring in Viv. Was there a particular card that that you saw that you discovered that hardly sees play? Okay, there's the opponent's Viv. This archer, yeah. Now, it's obviously not good except against things that have 1 toughness. Unless you can give it somehow counters as soon as it comes in. We're going to Contempt Viv here. I'm going to bring in the Midnight Reaper. And we're going to swing in with these 2. Actually, I think I got to go fast here. We're going to swing in with all 4. Now that the Reaper is here, I draw cards. So this seems okay. Okay, no cards, but I think we're definitely in a good spot. Green doesn't have access to any real board removal or wipes. No cards in hand, I win. We did it! Alright, 3 more wins to go. 3 wins before 3 losses, of course. Yes, that is correct. In paper, Ravnica Allegiance comes out, I believe, on the 24th. Here in Arena, we're going to get to see it on the 17th. Mulligan here, not enough land. Mulligan again, that's bad, down to 5. I don't need another find out of here. Yes, we'll get to see it a whole week before anybody can play with it in paper, which is kind of insane. It's never been that way before, especially with Magic Online. With Magic Online, it's usually a week. Well, I didn't really play a lot of paper, to be perfectly honest, before Magic Arena. I mean, I have a large, like quite a large collection, like many thousands, many tens of thousands of cards in my closet, but without friends to play, you know, in the physical space, it's kind of hard to do that. They come around once a week and we'll play Cube, we'll play, you know, mostly Cube. But outside of that, I don't really spend a lot of money on Magic in general. That's a good target for the Chupacabra. So I don't know. In fact, I'm playing more Magic now that Arena is here than I have in a long time. Despite the fact that it is my favorite game, hands down. Alright, so there's a Jade Light Ranger. I need something fun off the top. I have enough land to Finality if I need to. They put out more Drakes or something, but Finality hurts me just as much as the opponent in this case. Elves don't help me. Ranger isn't the worst thing in the world. We're gonna swing in with these two. I don't like the opponent having access to that Electromancer. How about you? How has Arena affected your paper play? Yeah. I haven't been to a Friday Night Magic in such a very long time. Oh, they gave me my Chupacabra back. That seems good. Hang 2 life here. The reason I killed the Electromancer and not the Arclight Phoenix is because it's a lot easier for them to get back the Arclight Phoenixes with the Electromancer. Without the Electromancer, they can still do it, but it's a little harder. They just played the Electromancer. That's okay. We have Cardi T ready to drop in, so we're gonna do that now then. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to have a group of physical friends that play Magic all at once. Schedules, and it's just a bit crazy. Okay, so I'm in a positive position here. The opponent can bring in an Arclight Phoenix almost certain, well, or just hard cast one. That's fine too. I think my win strat here is just to swing in with everything. They can only block. Yeah, I think I just swing in with everything. I think that wins me the game here. We did it. Okay. Alright, almost out of Plat Tier 4. We can do this. Stormfleet Arsonist, okay. I wish I could play more Paper Magic. I really do. I actually do have a really good local game store near me, but unfortunately the mall that it's a part of is, I'd say that it's starting to decline, but the truth is probably more that it started to decline quite some time ago, and now it's in decline. So that, it's a sad thing to think that the store might close down. So that might not even be an option. Legion's Landing, starting out fast. Alright, we're going to bring in the Woodland Cemetery. And we have access to a cast down if they decide to play something particularly egregious, but I don't suspect that they will. We're going to bring in the Jade Light Ranger. Adonto Vanguard. It doesn't really die when I cast it down, so we're gonna pass. On second thought, with the Midnight Reaper. Okay, once this deck gets, my opponent's deck gets to 3 mana, it's a bit more dangerous. I'll have to exile the Adonto Vanguard. Venerated Loxodon. That's a good cast on Guardian. Things are looking better and better for that finality whenever I have the draw. Two lands? That's not a finality. I'll block you, take 8. Finality. Could be real nice. No, Vraska's Contempt. Conclave Tribunal. That's exciting. Alright, I only have access to 5 mana, which is not as many as I would like. We cast down the... no, we Chupacabra the Loxodon. Next turn I can play Carnage Tyrant, so I'm not really too concerned here. The Adonto Vanguard doesn't win against a Carnage Tyrant. Doesn't even block it very well. History of Benalia is just begging for a finality. I think I'm going to block here and make them spend the 4 life. I don't feel so bad about that. Alright, not drawing the finality here. I'm going to exile the... Actually, we're going to cancel. I'm gonna wait till... Yeah, I'm gonna wait until, opponent's attack phase. So they think they're gonna get the game. They're gonna swing in. They might win anyway. We're gonna Vraska's Contempt. You. I mean, you can make it indestructible all you like, thanks for the life. But I can still exile it. I'll take the 2. Okay. Now I think I need to go wider than tall here because History Finale is going to make this bigger. Doom Whisperer can stay for sure. I'll save my cast down for one of the big dudes when they swing in next turn. Is that a knight? That's a vampire. I'm not too concerned about that. This seems to be going fairly well. Legion's Landing pops out another dude. Pops out another dude. Cool beans. Another cast down, and I'll trade you. You can only have one Adanto the first fort. I'll trade with you. Block you. I don't mind. Alright, we bring in Doom Whisperer for flying. Another Adanto Vanguard. Interesting. I guess they're attacking to gain life here. They're not keeping anything open for a Settle the Wreckage. Alright. I'll play in the Carnage Tyrant. I'm gonna swing with the flyer. Bit surprised we don't have scoops yet, but that's okay. I don't know what last card is in my opponent's hand. Or what it could be. 2 cards now, Snubhorn Sentry, trying to get them blockers. I'm not sure why they're attacking each turn. Well, it's just going to end up spending 4 life. To make it into... No, didn't spend the life. That's okay. It wasn't a good bluff. Or at the very least, I didn't fall for the bluff. Scoops? Is it scoops? No scoops? Chupacabra. 2 mana open doesn't have a enough for a Settle the Wreckage, so do I win here? I don't have to win. They can block the Doom. Well, it can't block the Doom Whisper. I'm pretty sure I just win here. Because that's 13 between the... Yeah. Something has to be blocked. I'm pretty sure I just win. We gonna do it? Good game. Alright, we did it. I need to take a brief break just to fill my beverage. One more win gets us out of Plat, Tier 4, into Plat, Tier 3. I'm going to open this pack first to see. True Fire Captain, okay. Citywide Bust, nice. That's a good rare. That's a nice rare. Cool beans.
Raise the hype and let's rock.